Hello, welcome to my channel. This is the first main video that I'll have up here, my revival of the channel. So if you like it, then do the like thing and then subscribe and all that kind of jazz. Before I get started, can we just talk about the fact that my setup right now is literally just this normal camera, and then my mirror in the background as my viewfinder because I don't have a proper thing. Just want to put a little disclaimer. I feel like every single results video has this disclaimer in it, but I just want to say that success is relative to the person. So if I'm obviously, I don't know at the moment if I'm gonna be happy or sad about any results, but success is relative to the person depending on what their goals are, what their personal targets are, what they're predicted, and etc. So if I do seem like I'm being cocky by saying I want this, and if I don't get this, I'm disappointed in myself. It's not saying that grade's a bad grade. It's just saying, me personally, it's a bad, not up to my personal standards. Currently editing the video and I'm realising how low energy I have. It's purely because this subject makes me really anxious and worrisome. So while talking about it, I was very low and I just didn't feel so good. I just want to explain why I was so low on energy. But yeah, carry on with the thing. And then also, just if you want to skip to the actual live reaction / reaction to my actual grades, then skip forward to this time. So I'm going to be talking about what my target grades are, what my predicted grades are, and that kind of stuff, and how I felt after the exams. Just to give you a bit of hindsight before we get the results, because otherwise they don't mean as much. Yeah, I know that when I personally watch these kind of videos, I love looking at what they thought they'd get, and then yeah. Today is the 18th of August. Results day is 5 days away. Great. So I can't actually find my predicted grades from each of the thingies, but I have my actual target grade and my mock results and all that kind of stuff. My actual GCSE targets, I'll read them out now. Some of them I actually changed myself because of what I personally want in those things, but I'll obviously explain that. And yeah, so my English language target was a grade 7. English literature was a grade 7, I wanted to get an 8. Maths was a grade 8, I wanted to get a 9. And then because I do triple science, all 3 sciences is an 8. Drama was a 7, I want to get an 8. German was an 8. If I pass, will be great. If I get a 4, oh my god, wow, because I'm so bad at languages, they've never stuck. I haven't even learned my family's native language, so I know it was really bad, but languages don't sit with me. So if I have even passed German, then that would be some form of miracle, I don't even know. History, my target grade's an 8, but I personally be okay with a 7. So realistically, putting German aside, it's kind of 7s and above in all my results, what I'm hoping for. So over the past, from Christmas till now, we did kind of 3 mock periods excluding year 10, so within year 9 the 3 mock periods were Christmas mocks, so we did all of the exams, and then we did English and maths ones around February, I believe. Yeah, February ones, and then also in February we did science mocks. I don't have the results for my science mocks, but we did paper 2 then, and all I remember is doing horribly, literally 35 out of 100 in physics. At Christmas my mock results were English language a 6, English literature a 7, maths a 7, biology a 6, chemistry a 7, physics a 7, drama a 6, German a 4, and history an 8. How did I get 8 in history? I don't understand. With the February mocks, in my English I went up a grade, so I got a 7, and in my maths I went up a grade, so I got an 8. In terms of specific ones that I personally need moving forward, the ones that I'm really putting pressure on myself for and really finding more important are English literature, / language, but mainly literature, maths, physics and drama, because those are the things I'm hoping to carry on next year. Literature, my target grade given by the school was a 7, and as of my mock results I've got a 7. But my personal target is an 8, and as of the actual exams I'll put some clips in of how I felt right after the English exam, especially the literature, because I know that I'll get a fair, I won't get an amazing score in language, I'll probably get a 6 or something. Here's what I felt right after the exam, so these are actual clips from the days before the exam, building up to it, and then I felt right after the exam. 2nd of May,
which means my first English Lit exam, which is Shakespeare and poetry. I feel like I know my quotes as much as I'm going to know them before the exam. Like, there's no point stressing over quotes now. But like at the same time, I don't know. And I also watched the Revision with Eve video. I'll probably link that. Definitely link her channel below, because because I've literally been watching her and Mr. Bruff religiously recently. This morning I've already watched her video, and like on the 30-minute one that is about like how to write essays, because that's what I typically struggle with, because I have all my points in my head and all the content. I know it all. I don't know it all, but I know quite a bit. I'm just not good at putting it into essay form. I shouldn't be as worried as I am. It's not going to hit me until probably 8:30. I'm just about to leave for school. 10 to 8 now. I don't know. English went very, very well. I was very happy with it. Not much to say about it. The questions were okay. I thought it would be worse, but I think everything's going to be worse than it actually is. So, you know, bit of a pessimist. I have an hour and a half to learn my quotes. My phone's about to die anyway, so I'm going to put that to the side and like proper knuckle down on quotes, because I haven't done any yet. And it's making me nervous. English Lit went horribly. Brilliant, as in component 2. I mean, there's no point dwelling on it. English literature is now done, which is weird to say, but I mean, GCSE English literature is done, because if I do get good grades, then I'll be doing it next year. But so spectacles, perfect. I love it. Great with spelling. Go. Christmas Carol. Christmas. Okay. Unseen poetry. Poems were so easy to understand. That was my biggest fear, that I wouldn't understand the poems, but they were fine. But then there was nothing to say. I couldn't think of anything to say about them, so I just kind of BS'd my way through it, and it didn't sound like good or not. Good? It didn't sound good at all, so yeah.
Maths, I forgot maths. I don't want to think about it. It's making me upset now. Okay, so when I first got my mock results back from Christmas, when I got a 7, I was happy with the fact I got a 7 because it's a good grade. But obviously my end goal was to get a 9, so going up 2 levels in the span of 5 to 6 months was a bit but luckily with my school we had a new teacher come in who was a maths teacher. They took the top 15 people from the top set and made an extra top set, and we were basically, when we first got put into this class, we were basically focused and saying you guys are all going to get 9s, and from then on I was really set on getting a 9. So if I don't get a 9, I'm going to be very, very disappointed in myself, which I know is like a huge goal, and if I don't get it then it won't be too surprising, but that's what my personal goal is, and if I don't get it I will probably end up crying. Here's what I felt like before the exams, after the exams, and some other extra stuff about maths here. Paper 1 physics was in the afternoon, so, and then after that I had maths revision. It's nice, we had some pizza, and we're there till now, which is basically 6. So probably not going to do maths revision tonight. I'll probably look at a few questions, but not like sit down and do an hour worth of revision. Just go over like some stuff that I'm still a bit sketchy about. And I want to do some maths revision, but I don't like revising for maths because it makes me feel dumb. I just don't like revising maths because I get it. I think what I'll do some proof questions, and after that just go and look at my mirror, because I've got math stuff on there for the circle theorems and I sometimes struggle remembering those. I think I'm fine. I'm aware that there's no lighting here, but I have maths this morning, so that's the thing. I'm not worried about it. It's weird. It's just kind of like my last chance to prove myself. Like if I haven't got a 9 from what I've done in the past, well obviously you haven't, but like 9 standard from what I've got in the past, and I really need to pick up these marks. This is the last chance I have to get as many marks as possible, so I'm probably going to try to do the paper twice as much as I did it last time, which was like 5 times, so like 10 times. I'm going to try to get through the first 18 questions quicker than I did with the last 2, because I don't know why, but I seem to take my time with them more than I usually would in class and stuff. So yeah, and I'm just going to honestly redo those questions as much as possible. Just getting my bag ready.
Yeah, there's the nerves. I can feel them now. My stomach's just gone, like, instantly. I'll go from, like, calm AF to, like, panicky within seconds. Let's film this when you're on the brink of a breakdown. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh, no. I'm freaking out. I am freaking out. Right, okay, right. Wait, let me just calm down, because I'm actually, like, genuinely about to, like, cry right now. Results day is 15 days away. First of all, no. First of all, can it not be 15 days away? Because I'm freaking out and I'm not okay with how close it is. So basically, I was fine. I was completely fine. I wasn't even thinking about school at all. Well, I was thinking more about sixth form. I was in the shower, completely normal. Wasn't thinking about like GCSEs or anything like that. I was mainly thinking about like next year, like September time, and what I'll be doing next year. And then I was thinking about whether or not, because this is a recurring thought, whether or not I should do further maths or just normal maths. And then I was like, oh, I'll do further maths if English falls through or physics falls through. And then I was like, haha, I'll probably fail those. I'm going to do further maths in the end, even though I don't need further. Anyway, back to the point of why it's on my brain. And then I was like, haha, what if I don't get the right grade to get to further maths? Which further maths at my school, you have to get an 8. I was like, oh yeah, I'll get an 8. And then it hit me. What if I don't get an 8 in maths? That's really, really douchebag-ish of me. I understand that is really like irritating to hear. But for me, personally, like, because everyone has their own personal goals, I personally want to get a 9 in maths. That would be great. That's my dream. That is the dream thing. If I got an 8, I'd be happy, and if I got a 7, I'd cry. Because I know I wasn't freaking out as much as I am now, but right now I'm thinking about the questions. I'm going through my head and thinking, I messed up on that, I messed up on this, that's wrong, and like, it just, I'm not okay with how close like the results are. And physics.
So in year 10, my teacher was like, you can get a 9 in physics, and I was like, not happening, no thank you. But then in year 11, I got a different teacher. He obviously still had big expectations for me, but I wasn't like looking to get a 9 in it or anything. Because in year 10 we do paper 1, and year 11 we do paper 2. Paper 1 I find really, really easy and easy to understand. I really enjoy it. Paper 2, however, I found so difficult. I think I find the most clips on this because this is what I freaked out about the most.
In amidst working towards getting like high grades on my paper 2, I saved after school a lot. I got one-on-one help from the teacher. I did like more in-depth notes for paper 2 than any other papers for sciences especially. Because I hope to do maths and physics at uni and A-level hopefully. So but I can't do that unless I can do it for A-level, and I only feel confident to do it for A-level if I get an 8 in it, which is why I'm really hoping for an 8. But because of the fact I find physics paper 2 so difficult, or found it difficult, that'll be what withdraws me from getting an 8, and I really hope that's not the case.
For my target it's an 8, but my mock result was a 7. But that's just for paper 1, but my actual result for paper 2 was 35 out of 100, which was the worst science result I've ever gotten, and I was like shattered, like I was so upset with myself, but hopefully I've improved since then, fingers crossed.
I'm very sorry for bad lighting, it's because I'm in bed. It is 6:25 and I just woke up, well I didn't wake up, I woke up at 6 o'clock like I usually do on exam days, and I usually get out of bed to do proper revision, but just reading at the book at this point feels stupid. Like, I don't have anything else to get from the book, so I've just been watching GCSE pods on stuff I'm not like completely sure on, and I'm like falling asleep while doing so. I'm really nervous for tonight afternoon, and we don't have morning revision, so I probably won't eat breakfast because I feel too nervous. But I'll definitely will have like a good lunch and probably stuff at break. I couldn't sleep because I was so nervous. Literally looked so bad today, but oh well. So physics was really good. I was so happy with how it went. I'm gonna end up getting a bad grade, but not because of paper 1, but because of paper 2, which is always great to know. I am so terrified. I'm terrified, that's what I am. I feel like I'm genuinely gonna faint or something. I'm so scared. I'm really scared, but honestly I feel like I've done a lot of revision, and I hope that work will pay off. It should, because I have done a lot. Yes, physics went really well. Oh my god. Comparing how the February mocks for paper 2 went and how the actual paper went is unbelievable, because I went into the February mocks hardly knowing anything about physics paper 2. I'm hoping it does equate to an 8, what I'd read, but if it was a 7 at this rate, I don't know what I'll do. But that's for August and think about.
Drama's a funny one, because according to the predicted grades, I was supposed to get a 6, I believe, with what my actual predicted grade was, and then my target grade was a 7, but I want to get an 8. So you can see like there's a lot of different results, like different grades going up and down. So the mock results in Christmas, I got a 6 in it, but that was just when we started really looking at theory and just started looking at we had looked at the book, we had looked at the play we were going to look at for the exam, but we hadn't gone we haven't gone into it in such detail as before we did the actual exam, and also we hadn't seen like the play we had to see. So we basically did like half of the actual exam, and although it was still equated to like what the actual grades would be, I feel like after being able to look at all the components, I feel like I have a stronger result. That was the main exam that I found the hardest in terms of nerves, because the night before I was freaking out, and the day of it I was freaking out. So here's some clips of that.
It is now 10 to 9. It's dawned on me that my only written drama exam is tomorrow. And I went to go do a practice paper today, and although Sir had said there's only one practice paper that had been released, in my head he meant the one that we did was at Christmas was a different one to the sample one. So for some reason I was like, oh yeah, I'll just do the one that's in the sample, because I haven't done that before, even though I have. So I looked at the sample question, I was like, I've been reading my answers so much recently that if I did try to do the same questions I did before, I would write the exact same answers. So I just worked on like clarifying what I had in my head for the costumes of the people, and I watched interviews for the play that I watched. So everything's fresh in my mind, like it's in my mind, but I'm just so nervous. I'm just so nervous. Oh my god, I'm dying. I'll be fine. I'm not gonna cry on camera. I'm not gonna cry. Let's say that. I'm not gonna cry. Because I'm gonna get myself some water, read a book, wash my face, get this makeup off, and just be relaxed. I had my drama exam today, and that went really well. I'm really happy with how it went. The questions themselves were not great, because the preparation we had done, and the things that I thought would come up did not come up, but I still managed to answer the questions, so it's fine. And yeah, I'm just really happy about how it went. I was over-stressing about it, and I'm just glad. And now drama GCSE is over, which is so sad, but I'm doing it next year, so we're all good. The rest are just kind of my targets do it justice. I'm not really too fussed about the rest, and I know that I'll pass it, which is the main thing. So yeah, on to results day. Hopefully I'm not too upset. Well, I just woke up, and the fact that it's raining right now is making me laugh so much, because, you know, pathetic fallacy and all that shizzle. I mean... So I'm with Louise and Keegan, and we're walking to school. Considering we live like a good 2 minutes away from school, this is the most nerve-wracking walk I've done in the last 16 years of my life, to be honest with you. I'm here nervously laughing. These two are being silent, so I'm just here like... Okay, one sec. Okay, I'm gonna try and reveal it slowly so I can see the like. Okay.
Yes.
So I got an 8 in drama.
Oh my god! I told you.
I got an 8 in drama.
I told you would get. Oh my god! Don't cry.
I passed German.
Oh my god! I'm so proud of you. Fucking
I
hell.
passed German.
Oh my god.
I'm going next one.
What did you get?
8 in history.
Oh my god.
Wait, this is on photo.
Oh, my dad's on the phone having to hear me scream. I got an 8 in maths, but I wanted a 9, which is fine. It's fine. It's a good grade.
Yeah.
It's fine. I got an 8 in maths.
It's brilliant.
I got a 7 in biology, which is fine.
Yes. Yep.
I got a 6 in chemistry.
That's okay.
I wanted 7s and above. I got a 6 in chemistry.
That's okay.
Well done.
Oh yeah.
I got a 7 in physics. I'm not doing it next year.
Okay.
That's fine.
That's alright.
English language I got a 6.
Yep.
Literature I got a 7.
Yes.
And then yeah, that's it.
Oh my god.
That's it. Because that last clip was really like loud because there was other people speaking back and whatever. I'm just gonna say what I got. So I got 3 8s, 3 7s, 2 6s, and a 5. The ones I'm really happy with are drama getting an 8, history getting an 8. Biology getting a 7, and literature getting a 7, and language getting a 6. So yeah, the ones I'm happy with I put here. Oh, I'm happy with German as well. But the ones that I'm not happy with are the maths. I was really hoping for a 9, and oh yeah, I've been trying to get 9s, and my teacher was like, he thought I was gonna get a 9, I didn't, but it's whatever. And then, what else was I not happy with? I'm not happy with the 6 in chemistry because I was hoping to get 7s and above in all of the subjects apart from German. In physics I was hoping to get 8, not a 7, so I'd be able to do it for A-level. I'm still doing A-level however, so it's not too bad because me and my teachers discussed it and we thought I'd still be able to do all 4 and like, because I'm hard working and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I would have preferred to get an 8. I would have felt more secure in doing all 4 subjects if I got an 8. And yeah, that's the one grade I'm really bugged about. The rest I'm like, whatever. And then, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, and the other thing I'm really bugged about is not getting on the board of success thing in my school because you can tell who was on that board because I took them up to the side and spoke to them. So yeah, that was a dream of mine that I've had since year 7 that was crushed. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, then like it and subscribe if you want to, and hopefully I'll be posting other stuff on my channel. Obviously not related to GCSEs because those are over, thank the Lord. Yeah, so that's results day done.
Over for you.
Yeah, for me, what next year? I'm so annoyed about this wall thing! Oh
Yeah.
my god, I can't stop. So I'm looking at, oh my, both my elbows clicked. Yeah. Oh, right, yeah, whatever, it's good.